Terror on the Tube.
Welcome to Terror on the Tube, where we watch and discuss horror and suspense made for TV movies. I can get this straight. From the 70s, 80s, and on rare occasion, the 1990s. And honestly, I'm pretty thankful for that because other than like one of them, we won't get into that. I am Gilman Joel, and I'm joined as always by Pumpkinhead Peter.
Hi. Wrong movie.
What's that?
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Did you not pick up on that? Because it has relevance.
Oh, it does?
For today's movie, I think. Hang on.
Showing how much I paid attention. And of course, the horror unicorn, Allison.
Oh, sorry.
And Dr. Ooh! What? Yes.
It's been a minute.
Dr. Ooh, who lost sleep, not at all because he thought we might have another guest co-host.
That's not the only.
I know it's totally because
he had time to watch the movie last night.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got off early last night.
I'm going to be
interested a joke there. I'm just going to let it
on this movie. That'll be
all
I'm going to say is mittens. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know, kids. Because holy crap, was that distracting? Anyway, Peter.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, sir.
Hang on.
Do you have a synopsis and the original air date?
Oh! Look, there's a new
I know.
there.
I changed it for you.
Yeah. Let's see. The Possessed, 1977. Let's see. It originally aired on Sunday, May 1st, on 1977 on NBC. And the short, quick synopsis is: a former priest, now an exorcist, battles the satanic forces that are threatening the students at a girls' school. Well, it's not wrong.
My favorite part of that entire synopsis was you saying satanic.
I did.
It sounded like you said satanic. It sounded like a very southern way to say it.
Shit you don't get on.
I didn't even notice.
That's okay.
Satanic.
Okay, so the important question, the question that must be asked.
Mm-hmm.
Allison, had you seen this movie before?
No, I had not.
Okay.
What?
I know.
What?
We're all shocked. I'm going to assume, Dr. Ooh, you two have never seen it.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it until last night. No, I haven't seen it at all. No.
You still haven't
just sat down on the couch next to me and was like,
What's
what are we doing?
Now?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Peter, I'm assuming you had never seen this, correct?
Nope. It was a new one for me.
Okay. And obviously, let's get the cat out of the bag, the elephant in the room. This movie's got Han in it 3 weeks before he became Han.
That's the only one. The whole cast is cool.
We'll get into it.
It is just amazing, actually.
Yeah, but the fact this is Harrison Ford 3 weeks before Star Wars released, and I kind of wonder, I don't know how successful this was as a TV movie at the time, but the powers that be, about a month after Star Wars came out, we're probably thinking, my God, if we had released this in June.
Yeah,
you could have milked the crap out of that. It's got the guy from that.
But then again, no one knew that Star Wars was going to be.
Oh, I know that. I know.
By the way, speaking of Star Wars, have you heard the news that they're going to release the original?
I have the original 77 version. Yeah. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Anyone going to be there?
So the first one of the first
actual unedited.
Yes, the not despecialized. Exactly.
I have another term that I use for that, but we don't curse on this show. So
we can.
We can.
It's the uneffed with edition.
The uneffed with edition.
Yeah.
I was gonna make some joke about if Disney, if actually they pulled this off, this would be the first not so crappy thing they've done with Star Wars in a very long time. So I'd be happy.
There'll be restored. Yeah. That's what I read about it.
Yes. That's fine.
It's going to be the
cleaned
original.
Up. I just don't screw with the flow of the movie. I don't mind if you erase matte lines and modify some things with modern technology. That I don't care about. I don't
and
want
actually,
Han
Greedos,
shoots first. As
And-
long as that happens, I'm happy.
you know,
Yeah.
when we
No
get into
speech.
this movie, there's a scene where I actually heard Greedos words in my head, Crispo Solo,
Yeah.
or Crispa Solo, or something like that, when he's
Yeah.
talking about Solo is going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're,
We'll get to
that's true. Yeah, he definitely gets crispy. So
Mhm.
mild
So,
spoiler alert.
Oh, and by the way,
yeah,
Santa-
and if people haven't watched this is on YouTube. So
Yes,
it's pretty easy
multiple
to
versions.
see.
'Cause we will be
Watch it.
spoiling it.
multiple versions. on
I
YouTube.
wanted to mention that also this was filmed in Portland, Oregon.
Was it really?
oh,
It's-
nice.
college.
Yeah, and actually, I knew that going in, and so I was like, oh well, maybe there'll be some like more exterior shots and things,
Yeah.
things that we would recognize because I didn't go to school there, but there's nature trails all over the place, so it's gorgeous. You can go hiking around, and it's a very beautiful campus, and it's we have a friend who works there, so I'm gonna have to ask her next time.
What was
Nice.
I didn't hear what you said. What was the school?
Oh, Reed College.
Reed. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna have to ask our friend that works there if she knows that this movie with Harrison Ford was filmed
Yeah.
there in the 70s.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pretty excited when I found that out, and it says that it takes place in Salem, Oregon, which is about an hour south of here, but it was actually filmed in our town. We live
Oh,
there,
nice.
so-
I'm presuming they used the Salem moniker because the connection to Salem,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Oh,
I'm
You
guessing.
think?
I'm thinking. Yes, I know. Clever of me to figure that
Yeah.
one out.
I actually should have said I shouldn't have said satanic. I should have said santanic.
Because Santa, I got it.
By the way, you do know what this is, Joel. Well, it's an animal mug.
I see animal.
Aw,
yeah.
yeah.
But what's in
It's
it?
awesome.
Mulled wine,
Oh,
Eggnog?
how would you ever guess?
because that's
And
what you always drink this time. of
3,
year.
Mm.
2,
Uh-huh.
1.
Ludwig.
Joel, what do you always say?
What did I quote Ellis? Is that what I'm?
Yeah, you do. You told me.
The nice mulled wine.
Mhm.
So I want to get this out of the way now, Peter.
Okay.
I'll start with you because I seldom do. So because I'm feeling festive this holiday season.
Okay. Where's this going?
What are your initial thoughts of The Possessed from 1977? I'm curious. That enough said. Allison,
No,
just kidding. Go ahead.
I don't. It. Some parts of the movie doesn't really make sense,
Okay.
but the overall vibe of it is pretty creepy.
Okay.
Actually. So,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
That's your
I'd
initial thought. Okay. Drew.
and James Farentino.
Dr. U. I'm sorry. I got to
sorry,
get this
Dr.
straight. Yeah. Dr. U. Oh, yeah. I know you worked a long time to get that degree. I want to make sure you are properly addressed. So what are your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts, it's
I like that.
So far, Peter's grunt,
Oh.
your are really that feels right to me.
I spent, I'll put it this way. I spent most of my time watching this movie on two things.
Mhm.
One was, are these high school girls or are these college girls? And
Yeah.
how creeped out am I by Harrison Ford in it? And the other
Yep.
thing is there was this sound effect they kept using, this like
Oh.
hammer
Yeah.
sound effects. And it is eerily almost identical to the sound effects that are at the end of all Space Ghost Coast to Coast episodes for the William Street logo,
Really?
Oh, okay.
which they apparently stole. Like, I went down a rabbit hole.
Oh, no. We had to pause the movie for I don't know, 5 minutes or so while Drew played the clip from Space Ghost on his phone and then cued it back and played it on the
That's
TV
awesome.
and then back to the phone and then back. It was like the Zapruder footage. It was
Back
like,
to the left.
Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
So
And it was like 2:00 in the morning.
the fact that I spent that much time on those two subjects
tells
kind of
me a
puts
lot.
how much I was really enjoying the movie.
Okay, fair.
I didn't say what I thought about the movie.
Okay, well, no, don't go there yet, Peter. Allison, what about you? What are your initial?
I absolutely loved the cast, and I was excited about the shooting location. I was a little disappointed in the pacing. It felt kind of slow and sleepy. And actually, maybe this isn't a fair comparison because it's a really well-crafted movie, but if anyone ever saw The Blackcoat's Daughter, it takes place in a girls' school and it's winter time. And that's a really good movie, but it's also very kind of sleepy, cozy girls' school atmosphere. And I remember watching it and finding like I was struggling to stay awake. Mm-hmm. And then when stuff actually started to happen, I was like, oh, this is really disturbing. But I kept getting lulled to sleep by the atmosphere. And this was kind of having a similar impact on me. Also, it was very late at night, but it just the atmosphere and the kind of just general spookiness. And it was, there'd be crazy things happening, but it was very paced between slow scenes of conversations and people sort of just contemplating their burns, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my other thought was when did they implement the stop, drop, and roll as being like
it
was frustrating to watch people respond to the
because I kept
virus.
yelling at the TV, stop, drop, and roll.
Yes.
Well, to Allison's point here, but wait, it's slow paced, and this is a standard TV movie length.
Yeah, it's like an hour 15.
Yeah, and it still felt in some parts too long.
Yes,
or slow paced.
It did.
So there's a long stretches of movies where nothing really happens.
Yeah, I would say my initial takeaway was the cast was fantastic. Everybody, the acting was great.
We'll get into it.
It was really well shot. Just the way the version I saw was uploaded to YouTube about 3 months ago. It really looked good, for the time, it being a TV movie and everything. But my God, was it like watching paint dry at points? And it's funny you bring a Blackcoat's Daughter. The difference to me is Blackcoat's Daughter is almost more hypnotic in a way. It just really lulls you. I know what you mean. It's got that very chill. It's almost it's just almost weirdly. And then when things happen, it gets you. But this movie, I just felt there was no sense of a forward narrative progression. It was just okay, so this fire broke out and we don't know why. And we have presumed something supernatural is happening. And this ex-priest or whatever he is going around asking questions, and Harrison Ford is disturbing me because Indy is one of my all-time favorite characters, and this is similar in a way because he's also a teacher, and unlike Indy, who apparently understood, and those were college kids for sure, that's wildly inappropriate and unethical. This guy version of him did not, and that bothered me.
But he was equal because not only the students, also
he was a hound
all over the place.
Ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Well, yeah, and I think you could pick out a plot if you wanted to, I feel but you have to do some extra work because you're kind of no one really, there's no inciting incident for why there's a possession happening or why fires are breaking out. But once we learn a little bit more, you can kind of see that the headmistress has a lot of rage, and it seems like the unexpressed rage is directing fires at certain people in the school. But it's not, I don't know, you have to kind of make those conclusions on your own to get to that story.
By the way, Allison, that would have been more interesting. And had that been the soul, the thing, she almost subconsciously was doing it. That would have been
the brood, the story of the brood. It's there's a physical manifestation of this person's rage, but we don't really know how her possession happens, and we also don't know. I don't know. It's just there's and the beginning with the ex-priest is also kind of strange and a little disjointed, and I kind of Drew, did you say you read that this was maybe supposed to be a pilot?
Right. There's a lot of people that are theorizing that it was like a pilot in the sense of like Columbo or like Kolchak,
right?
Where they were going to make a TV movie. It's the hour long. It's the perfect time and everything. And it's like kind of almost set up where the priest character is going to have a, monthly whatever movie where he goes by and takes care of another possession.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone see that short-lived Brimstone?
I remember that.
12 or 13. Yeah, where he came, that cop, he came back and he was collecting souls that had escaped from hell.
Yeah.
This kind of has because it was a great show and it aired for 13 episodes, I think. And you can't find it. I think you can find it on YouTube, some of the episodes, but not out on DVD. I want it, but there
was also a show called Haunted with Matthew Fox, where I think he was a cop as well, and he was like that. It was like a different
ring a bell.
It was like a different ghost or like type of thing of the week. Yeah, it only lasts
because since he's kind of the priest who's lost his faith and he dies and he goes back there and he's sent back to kind of exorcise.
Right.
It kind of has that similar because it does.
Well, I was kind of like getting comfortable sitting down for the beginning of this movie, and I totally didn't connect that the guy walking around doing the investigation was the priest that got in the car accident in the very beginning, which I feel like if this is a made-for-TV movie, a lot of people don't catch the first 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Because they're like flipping through channels, and it's just some dude walking around.
And that was James Farentino.
It was James Farentino.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I recognized him. Like, that's the only reason I remembered him, Drew, from the beginning was because that actor, I was trying to place him from the moment I saw him. So
we did carry Dead and Buried, not that long
I was just going to say, did you ever watch Dead and Buried?
That's why,
Remember Her Alibi? Crazy. He was in that one.
Oh, yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, The Final Countdown is a good one.
Yep.
And a couple and TV shows and a TV show I will mention a little bit later because it has connection with someone else.
Okay, cool. Someone that would have been maybe the reason why Drew initially wanted to join us.
That might be correct, sir. Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't like you guys that much.
I know. Do I blame him? No, I do not blame him.
But James Farentino is a great actor. I like him. I really like him.
The one that you have got to give this movie. The acting across the board. I can't think of
so good.
Was not that. Oh, and also the girl who was, for lack of a better way, but actually I guess she was sort of one of the main girl lead, but she was also the one having the affair with Professor Ford and Dusenberry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wheezy, which every time I heard it because I've been watching The Jeffersons.
It's weird.
I mean, I saw her. I was like, "Hey, that's the girl from Jaws too." Shark. That's her. And
she's also been on Jaws.
What's that, Allison?
Well, she's on Buck Rogers.
There you go. I was just going to say that.
And I mostly know her from Murder, She Wrote because she did a couple memorable episodes.
Yeah, she did.
And I didn't know this, but if the trivia, I'm assuming all of you may have read this already, so this is more for the audience. But apparently she was cast to play Laurie Strode. Now, is that what you read, Drew? I don't know. Did they say why?
She was the runner-up. She was
Okay, I thought they said they cast her and then they brought in Jamie Lee. I was like, wow, that sucks.
I could have read it wrong too. So
yeah, I'm just saying I don't know whether it was like you said, like a runner-up situation or whether she was recast. I don't know, but just the fact that also
in on TV though
in this movie is PJ Souls, which would have been
I know
a hell of a connection if both of if she had gone on to be the future Laurie Strode. And you know what's funny? I could see her as Laurie Strode. Like I think that actually isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think of like a type. I could see her playing Laurie.
If you just look at like the students, the girls in this movie, all of them were kind of like in the start of their career, and everybody just took off.
Yes.
So the cast of this movie is just
there's a lot of people, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We also had is it Dinah Manoff? She was in Child's Play and Empty Nest and Grease. Yes, that's right. She's one of the pink.
She actually had a small part. I read that in one of the movies we covered, Night Terror. You know, with the killer with that one that we liked.
The one with Valerie Bertinelli? No, not Valerie Bertinelli.
No.
Harper.
Harper. Thank you.
Yeah.
The driving one, the highway. Who was she in that?
She had a small
I don't
part in
remember.
that. I don't remember.
There's
her.
not many other
Wait,
people
is that
in
the
that
one
movie.
where it's the woman who's getting chased by the guy in like
with the
fake
voice
muscle
marks.
car?
Yes. Yeah.
Which I wasn't
Maybe
on that
was
episode.
Yeah.
Did she play the one in the diner where he just pours the coffee and
maybe.
I'm not sure, but she had a small part in it though.
Yeah, they're really, to Alice's point, there's not a lot of.
And she was in Grease.
Yep. Yeah, we got that,
and then
and then of course Diana Scarwood.
Mhm.
I recognize her.
Psycho 3.
She
That-
did.
Silkwood.
She did a
Silkwood, yeah.
really good episode of the X-Files, and
Yes, she did.
a short-lived Brian Fuller show called Wonder Falls, where she played the main character.
Oh, I never saw that, but I remember that. I remember the.
That's a good
promo.
show.
Yeah. Also, so funny. No, I think I've told you this already, Peter. Alice, I don't know if I ever told you, but so Silkwood, we covered Retro Movie Geek. I think it may be one of the first videos we did on the channel. It is like hands down the most viewed thing on this freaking channel by like
I saw that.
tens of thousands of. It's so weird. It's like
That's
why
cool.
that? I was like,
People
why
understand good cinema.
good cinema. Yeah. So,
Silkwood
so
is amazing.
Yeah, but she's in that Mommy Dearest, What Lies Beneath. So yeah, she's been in a ton of stuff. Very recognizable.
Brenda Starr, if anyone remembers that
What
one.
Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford in it.
What's that?
Harrison Ford's in What Lies Beneath.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you? They think she. What is it? What's the line she says? Where she's like on like sitting on top of him. I remember seeing the trailer, and then in Scary Movie they made fun of it.
Yeah.
I think she knows about us. Who? Your wife, and she like leans in. And,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's funnier back in 1999 or whenever the hell that movie came out. Let's see, Joan Hackett.
Yeah,
Yes.
Prudy from Support Your Local Sheriff.
And The Last of Sheila.
And Last of Sheila. By the way, Peter, that's why I love you when you show your age.
Are you kidding? I've seen that movie more times than may be appropriate. And she is. It's a great. Support Your Local Sheriff. Watch it. Oh, Gunfighter. No, Sheriff. There's the two of them. She plays.
Wait, 1983. What did she pass away from? She was
I think she had cancer.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember reading about it at one point because I really like her as an actress.
Yeah, she was.
She will pop up later.
Mhm.
Reflections of Murder. Remember that one?
Gosh, she was my age. That bites.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
F cancer.
Oh, she was in Dead of Night. We've already seen her in.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
she was in
Bobby
the
segment.
She looked familiar to me. She looked
Yeah. Oh, that segment was so chilling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so now she was not
She was
the
the headmistress.
She was the one that's possessed.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, so I know we're jumping all over the place, but people who listen to that. Am I the only person who also thought maybe this was going to have like more of like a Sybil type of thing? Like I thought she was going to have like split personalities. I thought that was going to be because like he did the whole thing where he talks to her, and one minute she's acting like kind of like this sultry whatever, and then she's acting kind of like a scared little girl, and then it just felt like she was shifting personalities.
She was actually the way she was played in this movie. She was creepy. There's the scene where she walks in on what is it? Weezer. I always say Wheezy.
Wheezy.
I thought about Weezer too. When she just screams and slaps her and then walks out, it's like, wait, what?
Yep.
So, and even when she gets full on possessed with that makeup, I think she's
Well, I pointed out to Drew because I have my running theory of that, in older films, women's hair got bigger to show that they were becoming unhinged or possessed. Her
tease
hair
it out.
Yeah, it's just get fluffier.
Yeah, she called it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, her hair's getting big. She's
there you
about to turn.
I read somewhere where someone was the makeup with her possessed makeup looked like she bit a pen.
Oh yeah.
I thought she looked pretty creepy. That's the way she played it.
We'll get to that, Peter. We'll have to agree to disagree on that point because I'm not gonna say I laughed out loud, but I kind of laughed out loud at a couple
points.
She's
fat nails.
Yeah, that was
literally spitting tax.
That was amazing. That part I did love. Now,
what was the other one? Was that bile or what the hell?
Oh, I think it was because of The Exorcist. I'm thinking they had to have her puke something.
There's a lot of. This is definitely a let's do things from The Exorcist movie.
Yes.
And then I also
budget version.
but they waited until the last minute.
I think the pitch might have been like, what if a Father Karras type of figure goes around and solves weekly possessions, and that's our show.
Yeah, and he looks similar to Jason Miller. Like they have a similar.
He does
look.
definitely.
This is
77,
right? So it's post Columbo, but also post Kolchak. When was Kolchak?
Yeah, Kolchak would have been earlier in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like post Columbo, post Kolchak. I feel like it was basically the possession version of those kind of vibes, and like,
yeah.
But he also seemed to have supernatural powers because he is able to repel the flames to a certain extent, and then the ending, he jumps into the pool, it explodes in flames, and then like he's gone.
Yeah.
But they also shoot a back door, so maybe he just swam out and popped out.
But again, they don't.
It was a budget.
There's so many things in this movie they don't explain.
Yeah.
No, but the ending is kind of like a budget Exorcist. He takes the evil away from her and throws himself in the water and disappears. I don't know. If it goes to wherever
Which
he
I have
goes to.
a theory that maybe he quickly blessed the pool as he dove in to turn it
go.
I mean, I would have.
On the way down.
Yeah, on the way down, just
real quick.
Or dump some holy water in it.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I honestly love a story or a movie that doesn't spoon feed you everything. I hate heavy-handed exposition, so I don't mind there being these sort of open-ended things. The problem, though, is there's that fine line between wanting the audience to fill in certain gaps, and we really just had no freaking idea. So we were just kind of, throwing spaghetti at the wall, which I kind of think is this movie.
There was stuff that they knew that was like connections that they were not laying out at all. And like, if you missed 5 seconds of this or that, like the whole, like the father is dead and returned. Like if you missed that into the commercial break, you had no idea this guy was come back to life. It never gets talked about again.
Actually, there are parts where I had to kind of rewind a little bit to see, did I miss something?
Yeah. The headmistress is also the sister of the other woman. She's also the aunt of Wheezy, and that she had a relationship in the past with Harrison Ford's character. And then the fact that Wheezy has a connection with it. Like, if I looked at my phone for any 2 seconds, I was like, wait, what's going on? I'm lost.
But yet you would be tempted to sort of zone out or look at your phone because of the pacing. So it's like a weird trap where it's like, we're going to lull you into thinking nothing's going to happen. And then if you don't pay really strict attention, you're going to miss something.
Well, and the other thing too is let's go with the whole spontaneous combustion thing. So presumably, I think we're safe to assume that the headmistress, who, as it turns out, is possessed, is the one who's psychically, whatever, creating these fires.
Subconsciously. But I don't think she knows she's doing it.
But this is the problem. It'd be one thing if like, when you go back and rewatch the movie, you realize she was always close by, but she's not always close by. Then there's not always reasons for why the fires created in that moment. So, like, for instance, with Harrison Ford's character, we established she had this relationship with him at that point. He's messing around with her niece. Right. That makes, even though she's not physically present, okay, I can accept that. But then why early on does she set the fire in their dorm room? Like, what was the cause?
When she's typing,
already has suspicion of Harrison Ford and Wheezy, because she mentions there's one tiny bit when her and Harrison Ford, and she's like, oh, well, you think she's prettier or something.
I remember catching that.
Well, maybe her daughter, but that's only because she looks a little like you. And that's when I started even knowing that they were related.
See, that's the thing. All that should have been set up in my mind earlier on. So those dynamics and the sort of like, melodrama should have been maybe established early, so that when those subsequent things happened,
maybe in the director's cut.
Maybe that's what we need.
Because that whole thing with the fires going on, like seemingly randomly, is kind of creepy. It's a kind of creepy vibe for it if it had played out better, I suppose. If you got more of I don't know, some story.
Yeah.
Right, because
Or-
at first it's like, is the grounds like is a poltergeist kind of situation where
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
the college is haunted or the high school's haunted,
And
whichever it is.
everything and everyone seems
I'm just going to tell
flammable.
myself it's a college.
Can we just real quick address the fact that like Harrison Ford has a bunch of animals in small cages in his
I know.
classroom,
I know.
including raccoons.
He's
Like
a
he's got a
biology
little
teacher,
monkey.
wasn't he?
It was a capuchin monkey, it looked like.
Yeah.
But like, why would you?
I get the feeling though that was just at the college.
You think Reed College?
I think Reed College- it's the
in some-
70s,
yeah,
you know?
maybe.
Yeah.
Wasn't he
think
a
they just
biology
had-
teacher then?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Or
was
did I
like
miss? Or did I miss that?
And then
No.
he's pranking the girls with.
Yeah,
a
what
fake
was that? That was the
spider.
good, that honestly what
Sure.
doesn't, if you want to say it's even at high school level, I just feel like it's weird. Like, why does he create a fake spider in a jar? And I feel like a psychology class, and the whole point was to drive home this idea of how our minds can create. Like, if you see like a strand of rope on the ground, but sometimes your mind might see a snake, right? And you freak
Yeah,
out, and then,
yeah.
it's rope. Like, and then that became part of the underlying theme about not being able to necessarily like know what's real. If that had been tied in thematically, but that is not what happens in this.
And
I
again,
think
didn't
it was
he?
just he's the kooky teacher
Yeah,
that does
yeah.
fun things to make you think.
Including
like, we
messing
had
with his
a-
students.
Yeah,
I mean, to
'cause-
be fair, my 6th grade homeroom teacher had a 13-foot python that lived in the classroom.
Right.
But like, there wasn't any other. There was a couple birds, but like, the snake had an enclosure, and there was like
terrarium or
in a
whatever it is,
tiny cage, and
Yeah.
we would take the snake out for time out.
It wasn't a full ass monkey in a 2-foot cage.
The snake, we take the snake for walkies. No, the monkey was in a tiny cage, and then also seeing the raccoons. I was like, oh, there's 2 raccoons in there. I love raccoons, even though they're kind of evil.
Yeah.
But
Bandits.
maybe because of it. But yeah, I was like, ooh, I'm surprised the raccoons haven't figured out how to jailbreak yet. Like
Yeah.
they would be
Yeah.
like sticking their little hand
They're the
down.
ones
raccoons
setting the
and
fires.
monkeys, they like got
Yeah,
something going together.
seriously.
They're setting the
Raccoon would
fires.
start fires. So
Yeah, but
like,
didn't
screw
Harrison
this
Ford?
place.
Speaking of, well,
I mean, you
speaking
got
of
monkey
kooky,
shines. That's got a similar mind.
That's
you know,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did I imagine this, or was there a line that Harrison Ford's character say that there's something about the school changing or something, that they're going to be co-ed or something, and he was going to leave because he had a problem teaching boys. He just wanted to teach
Right.
girls. It was like,
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
did hear
no.
this.
what
he's a
did you
full-on
just
creep.
say?
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
full-on creep. And
He
there's
doesn't
like
want to teach
Yeah.
boys.
there's lines about her stealing his line, which was a pretty racy line, I thought, for
No.
played on what,
It was
ABC?
gross.
Yeah,
It sounded like
yeah.
something creepy to even say to
ABC
you in
with
a bar.
the chicken or the egg joke.
Yeah.
And then,
First.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
oh, you're stealing
That's
my
good.
lines. And
Yeah.
she says, well, you steal things from me. And
You
it's
stole
like,
something from me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It
Like,
was
whoa,
a little bit. I remember catching that.
ABC,
too.
huh? What
Uh-huh.
time at night did this play?
Yeah, exactly. Now Claudette Nevins, I believe she was the mother of Wheezy, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
Mhm.
and I
She was a
recognize
tough
her as well.
Curve, man. Sleeping with
and
the enemy.
Sleeping with the enemy. Sleeping
Yeah.
with the enemy. Yep, she's been on a ton of stuff.
We covered Tough Turf, didn't we?
Yeah, we did years ago.
Oh, that movie.
oh,
Vince was on that.
yeah,
That
I
was the
remember.
first time Vince was on. I
Oh, it was
think.
the first. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I want to bring up though an important point.
Okay.
So Diana Scarwood's character Lane catches on fire at some point, and both the mom, Wheezy's mom, which
Right,
is
Harrison
Ellen,
Ford.
right?
Yeah.
And Wheezy try to put out the fire with their bare
Yeah.
hands, I guess, and they
Yeah.
just they're like patting at it.
Smart
So
move.
now,
Yeah.
in a panic, you do what you do. I get that.
Sure.
I'm fine with that, and I understand. And
In a
there's
panic, you don't remember stop, drop, and roll.
that
There
too.
you go.
And then Harrison Ford happened to be close by. He comes in, pulls off his
Mhm.
jacket, and he just pats it down. Fine. Here's the funny part to me, and I don't. I'm very mixed on this because on one hand, it's unbearably distracting for the whole movie, but then on the other hand, I kind of loved it for its like absolute commitment to, yes, technically this is probably what would have happened, which is because they tried to pat out the fire with their hands, presumably they burned their hands.
Yeah.
So for literally almost the entire rest of the movie,
Yeah.
every time we see
Mittens.
Weezy and her mother, no, not just mittens, they look like giant Muppet hands. They look like the kind of hands you
Mickey
wear.
Mouse hands.
You were in
Yes.
like
Mickey Mouse, Disney
Mickey
hands.
Mouse, yes,
The little white
mascot.
gloves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And they so
Because they're not mittens, because then the fingers would stick together.
yeah, they're like gloves, but they're just so huge and bulky.
Yep.
And it's like you're trying to these serious moments, and they're waving their hands about. And I'm like, I can't take any of this serious. This is the dumbest looking thing.
It's a bit distrating.
Right, when she's trying to seduce Harrison Ford to go into the
with
other
the
room with
mittens.
her, and she's like,
giant hands. And
Stop it, Minnie. Stop it, Minnie.
and-
Also, wouldn't you be in pain? Like if your hands
Yes.
are bandages, and I see the mom pick up the phone.
oh, they were on the
And it
good
was just
drugs.
like-
It was the 70s.
Yeah. Popping them.
Yeah, it's just like it just I found it interesting because I think to myself, I could hear them justifying it as well. You patted out the fire, so you would have had burns, and these are what the people wear
Sure.
after burns. And while that's all true, it's also a movie about possession and
Right.
spontaneous combustion. And I'm thinking the audience would have let that go. I don't think anybody would
Yeah,
have
probably.
in the following scene been like, wait a minute, if you had like a bandage, just a simple bandage around their hand,
Sure.
fine for a couple scenes, fine. But it was just so. And then again, I was conflicted because part of me also in the same way as we'll get to the spitting nails or tacks or whatever they were, it's so ridiculous that I kind of loved it. I kind of just I'd love to see a movie where for no explanation at all, characters wear these giant gloves and they're just gesticulating and talking and I don't know. I found that hilarious. And yeah, I guess again, I think the big issue, and it's a big one with this movie, is the script. It is just
Probably, yeah.
Probably. No offense to John Sacret Young,
yeah,
I think.
John
Yes.
Sacret Young.
Yes, R.I.P. Who wrote a lot of, it looks like wrote like TV and this wasn't his only. Yeah. Let's see. He wrote Dolly Parton's Heartstrings, which I don't even know what that is.
Is it sad that I do?
Dolly Parton's
because it's Dolly
made
Parton.
a surprisingly large number of movies.
Yes.
She did. China Beach.
I haven't watched very many of them because they're all fairly on the religious end, and
Biggest Little Whorehouse in Texas.
That's not.
I love that
that's my
movie.
favorite Dolly Parton movie.
I love that.
9 to
Mine's
5.
9 to 5, yes.
Great Talk, Steel Magnolias.
yeah.
That's more of her mainstream stuff. She also did like a
Steel
lot
Magnolias
of these, like,
is,
specials on
fantastic
TV. I
movie.
remember back in the day.
Oh yeah, every once in a while around this time of year, I'll actually like sometimes put on like a Dolly Parton Christmas special because it's
Yeah.
just part of the 80s childhood
Yeah,
experience.
it is. Yeah. So, no, he didn't. No. This guy, have you ever seen the movie Testament from 1983?
No.
It's one of those like nuclear bombs go off, and it's
So that's probably why.
no, it is the most. I saw this when I was like 7 or 8. Traumatized the ever-loving crap out of me.
Here, stop threatening us with the list.
You'll might be
Peter, I
traumatized
won't
again.
watch it. I won't.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
will.
telling you now, bro. No, I won't be on that show.
We
I
already
don't-
said no to, let's see, Threads and like.
Yeah,
what,
Threads.
The Day
It's like
After.
Threads. It's not as gory. I think Threads is gorier, but it's just this gradual, like all the people get like radiation poisoning. The woman's kids are dying off. It is the most depressing ass movie
Yeah.
ever. And the guy who wrote this movie wrote that movie, which is just blowing my mind at the moment. I cannot believe it's the same guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I was a kid in elementary school, they had us read the story of a little girl in Japan who died very slowly of cancer because of, prolonged exposure.
Yeah.
She wasn't, it wasn't even, I don't think she was alive when the bomb was dropped. It was just, there was still so much radiation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to share this real quick just because you have got to see. So this is the poster for Testament. Hold on. This
Is it the good one?
hold on. Why is it not adding it to stage? Add it to
I don't
stage. Oh, come on. StreamYard, you suck. All right.
Peter, if you want
Way to
to,
get
sometime
booty.
you and I just do a separate little podcast of all the banned movies they don't want to watch.
Oh, yeah. You two can have fun. Have fun. Just do like
On
a
the
triple
list.
feature, and if we can scrape you guys off of the pavement after you've. I cannot believe it's not
Oh,
sharing.
oops, there's one.
Once a year, why don't they want to watch these movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
The wusses. The wusses bailed out.
Joel's a weenie. episode.
I like to be creeped out, not
Yes.
depressed.
No, it is. So, so all the posters is basically like a gradient of gray with
Yeah.
the word Testament at the bottom, and this is what it says. It's words on
Ooh,
the
Joel
poster.
is roboting out.
Am I really? I am really.
Yeah, you are.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn my
Well,
Wi-Fi.
you're frozen, Peter. So
I think it's
I am.
just you, Peter.
I'm used to it.
All right, what about me now? Am I good?
No, you're fine.
We can-
I
Okay.
think it's just Peter.
we can hear
I think it's
you,
on
Joel.
Peter's end.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
probably
we can-
on my end. Why?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I turned my Wi-Fi back. I had my Wi-Fi off.
Is,
So
is Santa out there interfering with your signal, Peter?
he is closer to the North Pole than the rest of us. Okay.
Saw that you were impersonating.
Yeah.
There. Is this better?
Testament. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Peter. Yes. So Testament. It's literally this is what the poster says. They never had a chance to see their children grow up, to watch each other grow old, to fix up the house, to take that vacation, because it only took an instant to shatter their dreams. That is literally on the poster. That is all that is there. Hard pass, Peter.
That's a made-for-TV movie.
Scrolling.
Yes, I think it was. Yeah.
If it gets people to be
Afraid of nuclear war? Sure.
anti-nuclear weapon, that's great. But I feel like the average person watching a TV movie doesn't have the power to.
No,
you
I
know
don't
what?
think
I'll tell you
Testament's
what.
on
Here's where that I will
I can
just
put
read
Testament on the list, though.
because I saw that, and then the day after with the the goots in it.
Yeah.
And I have been anti-nuclear war since I was like 7. So
Yeah.
I feel like nothing else matters because that happens. All bets are off, kids. So needless to say, I can't get over that this movie was written by the same guy who did Testament, because again, that movie.
Well, it's not on the
Woo!
list. I just scrolled through it.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Have you seen that?
That was the scariest thing about this episode.
Sorry, just the Goots. Have you seen that clip of Steve Gutenberg at the Palisades fires?
Yes. Yeah, and the guy doesn't know who he is.
Yeah,
guy-
he's just like, hey, well, thank you very much, sir. And what was your name? He's like, oh, I'm Steve Gutenberg.
And the guy doesn't react though, if memory serves. He
Right,
doesn't react to the
he's
name.
like a younger reporter. So
Yeah,
he has no idea who
younger
Steven
dude. Yeah,
Gutenberg
yeah.
is.
Dude, I would have been like, oh my
He's
God,
out there,
we got
like,
the goot
moving
here, ladies and
people's
gentlemen.
cars and
I
like,
know. I would have been
it's
like,
like,
can I give
folks,
you a hug?
Steve Gutenberg is out here saving lives.
Yes, yes,
And I would have been like, Cocoon was a staple of my childhood.
yes, that's right. Police Academy 1 through 3 rule. Oh my God. So
Should we just quickly mention the director,
quickly.
Jerry Thorpe. I didn't really Yesterday's Child rings a bell. No, movies.
Did we not cover something else from him, or am I imagining that?
I couldn't find anything.
Okay,
So,
I'll trust you.
Yeah, you did a lot of TV, Kung Fu, P.S. I Love You, Falcon Crest. So
Okay.
a lot of the people in this movie have been in TV stuff. So
Well,
probably.
actually, now that we're mentioning people, I don't know if it's Eugene. Is it Roche or Roche?
Oh yeah, we forgot about him.
Yeah, he plays Sergeant Taplinger, the most useless cop in the history of TV.
He's the guy who's been in.
Oh, he's great. Dude, he was in
everything.
Lady in White. I love Lady in White.
Oh yeah.
Love that movie.
Foul Play. Remember
Yeah.
that one with
He also, sorry.
what was her name? And
Goldie
Goldie
Hawn.
Hawn and Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foul
yeah.
Play. He was in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he was well, I don't want to give away in case anyone's not seen Lady in White, but Allison, I'm correcting. He's the friend of the family, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
yeah. If you haven't
That
seen Lady in
movie-
White, watch Lady in White.
Oh,
it's amazing.
I've only
saw
seen
that.
clips.
I saw that
Really?
for the first time, I
It's a
think
good
earlier
one.
this
because
year.
she watched it earlier this year.
And
She's
I was-
obsessed with it now.
It was on my need to watch list for years.
Yeah.
And I saw it streaming and I was like, oh.
I
watch this.
love that movie.
And it opens with the most Halloween
Oh, doesn't
atmosphere.
it?
Yes.
It's like, if you're addicted to Halloween like I am, it was like taking a hit of Halloween. And
Yes.
then it goes real messed up and then
Yep.
stays in a messed up place.
Yep.
And I was like, I am so glad I did not see this as a child because
Oh, I did. I saw
it when I was like-
retroactively being traumatized.
Yeah, I think I was like 12 or 13 when I saw it, Allison. And
Well, 'cause it's,
I loved it. I've always loved it.
So
It's-
good.
It's like one of those PG-13
Yes,
where
but it's actually got,
early
like, the
on
real-
where they screwed
Yeah.
people up because
Yep,
So
yep,
just-
they
yep.
didn't
Actually,
understand
and
PG-13 yet.
And it's not just like some of the imagery in it's so haunting, but like it deals with like legit like social
Yeah, it's
horror
super
and all
sad,
kinds of
too.
stuff. Like it's
It's
so good.
sad, and it
Yeah. Oh,
looks
it's so
like
great.
live action Norman Rockwell. Like
Yes.
it's like palette.
It's
And
very
the
it's
setting
like the
is
most
like-
other than Frailty, it is the most Stephen King story that Stephen King had nothing to do with in my mind. Like it's
It's
very King.
so Stephen King. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
That
it.
scene with, I'm
Cast
not
is
going to
great.
give too much away. That you probably know what scene where you kind of see what happens.
Yes, dude, it's
with just
horrifying.
one character.
It's-
it is. I was
it's horrifying.
almost teary eyed.
Lucas Haas.
Yeah.
Lucas Haas is so good.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god.
So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
with this episode,
We're talking about the possessed.
Great. So Also, I
That's
was
a
going
good
to
one.
say the actor that plays the sheriff in this, he plays a cop on Murder, She Wrote. That's kind of a recurring character. And if I'm remembering
Yeah, he
correctly,
does, doesn't he?
I think he adopts like a fake Irish accent because you have to have the
Oh, of
Irish
course.
cop
Yes, of course.
stereotype.
Yes,
But
yes.
he's in several episodes, and so because I'm just such a Murder She Wrote nerd, like a lot of people's like, oh,
Now,
that
Allison,
this
as
person
someone,
was
as
on it.
someone who is part Irish, I'm hoping that they also made him a unrepentant drunk. Did they do that as well?
He was also a recurring character on, I'm going to age myself here, Soap.
I like
Anyone
the
know?
show. I like the
yeah.
show. Yeah,
Wasn't
so
that
I
nice.
just started checking that out not that long ago because it was on Tubi, and I was like, oh, I've always heard of this. And
Yeah, I've seen
so
episodes
I
of it. It's really
watched
good.
it for a minute. Yeah.
Would anyone be surprised if I tell him I have it on my shelf?
No.
Nope.
Peter, we'll
He
be
was
more
actually-
surprised if you tell us you
Shocked.
don't have
Didn't.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to
Shocked
be
to learn
more
that
of a
you have that
surprise.
on your shelf.
There's a scene where the brothers, with the ventriloquist,
Yes.
where he's sitting with his brother and he blindfolds the dummy and tells the brother to hold up objects, and he says that he knows what you're holding up. No, that's a lie. He's peeking.
Yeah.
And the brother is just amazed how the dummy can see.
There's
what
really
he's holding
Billy
up.
Crystal, right? In that, and
Yeah. There's a
Richard
whole
Yeah.
bunch of good
Richard
people.
was it Richard Mulligan, right? Isn't that the
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he's the
great.
one who gets adopted, oh, God damn it! With the aliens, he's switched with it's
Oh, that's
weird.
right. Yeah, it's been a
Everything
long time.
happens in Soap.
All
But
right,
he-
so
this-
but
this,
you know
Eugene-
what? Nothing happens in this movie, Peter. So let's
I was getting back to Eugene Roche, the man
Eugene
who
Roche.
figures nothing out, basically.
Dude, he is literally like the worst detective ever. He just gotta
You actually
unfair.
have him and
figures
James
out that-
Farentino characters walking around this movie doing literally nothing.
Yeah. What was that, Drew?
I was going to say he figures out that our dead priest is vaguely religious, possibly.
Yes.
That's true.
Like,
He
wait
did
a
figure
minute,
that
are
out.
you religious?
Yeah.
We can bring up one more person in the cast.
Yep.
Because
Cool.
I did this at the start of the episode,
We don't know what
Drew
you're doing
wasn't
because you
here.
froze.
like this, from
Yes.
that
Yes.
from
Yes.
Don't Go to Sleep.
Yes.
The cinematographer in that one, because I recognized the name Chuck Arnold. It rung a bell. He was the cinematographer on Don't Go to Sleep too,
Oh, let's see.
Well,
Yeah.
and
which is
the
why I did this.
woman who played Wheezy's mother, I think, was in a small part in that.
Oh,
I didn't remember that. I just happened to look it up. So.
Okay, nice.
well, I will tell you that doesn't surprise me because I remember also I remember we like Don't Go to Sleep a lot more than this
It
movie.
was-
Yes, we did. It was a creepy
That was
one.
that one was if Ari Aster made a made for TV movie.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
so
and-
good.
But it was also well shot. Like I think the one thing I
Yeah.
will, besides the cast, this was a very well shot movie,
Mhm.
in my opinion, especially as TV movies go.
Yeah, and also the way let's go to the Crispy Solo.
Crispy Solo.
Crispy Solo, where he's just you kind of see the hands and then just flames. I was like, wait, did they just burn him up? So I had to go back and watch it again. I was like, oh, they did.
And they did well. They did. So there's moments in this movie because obviously kids pre CGI where
Mhm.
they set the actor. I'm pretty sure there's a few.
Oh, yeah.
They
yeah.
set him on fire. The priest guy. His
Mhm.
shoulders were legit lit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a stunt, man. And then, but there is that they did that
Even
thing with
Lane,
Harrison
the
Ford, though,
Starwood character.
where they where they did the flames are obviously just like coming through like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pipe or something in front of him. And so I
Mm-hmm.
guess you're supposed to get the impression that because he's behind the flame,
Yeah, and
he's
they
on
put
fire.
like fake
Right.
burnt
Yeah, he's
hands
like,
in the middle of it. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Which he's probably holding with sticks behind
Probably,
it.
probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
It
And
looked good,
everyone's
though.
just standing there watching. Nobody like grabs a fire
Well,
extinguisher.
it's because
or
the
whatever.
doors are,
Well,
you can't open doors.
I thought they
No.
were able to.
Because she had
eventually.
mittens on them. She had
I
big
guess,
mitten
yeah,
hands. She
that's
couldn't
true.
open the
That's
They
door.
right.
have to wait,
Yeah,
they have to
She
wait
had
until
big
they have,
mitten hands. You can't
12
turn
degree
knobs with
burns.
Mickey Mouse hands.
Oh,
No,
that
doesn't
yeah.
work.
Because
That-
like the girl that gets burned at the podium,
Yeah, Diana
like,
Scarwood.
they have
Oh.
her later in like this scene where she's in like a water bath scenario thing. And
Mhm.
they're talking about like she might lose her legs. And I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, wait,
she
what?
was on fire for a few like
Yeah, it wasn't very
the
long.
minuscule
And there wasn't
amount of
like
time.
an accelerant on her body or
No.
anything.
But it's a different kind of fire. This is
I know
hellfire,
that like 70s fabric was highly flammable.
Yeah, a lot of polyester, kids. A lot of
right,
polyester.
which possibly, the stop, drop, and roll thing started becoming because of
Probably.
polyester and people's
Probably.
flammable clothes back then. And like
Disco attire is deadly.
we stopped doing that mostly, thankfully. But like so the polyester with the hellfire. But I don't know if there was something to this or not, but she caught up. So was she also having some kind of a fling with Harrison Ford's character?
Oh, the Diana Scarwood character?
The valedictorian. Yeah.
I don't.
Because she was also like often disappearing at night. They were saying
that's true. Yeah.
And so I feel like maybe she was also having an affair with him, or at least
which would explain why the headmistress would have set her on fire too.
Right.
There you go.
Because all the people that were set on fire were somehow connected to her.
And they were the two that were together when the initial fire broke out.
So the priest had an affair with Harrison Ford too?
No,
that just was,
the priest only caught on fire because he had to absorb the fire out of her soul and relieve her of that demon that we never understand if it's a demon or whatever.
I don't even know, dude.
We didn't even
just suddenly turns gray and spits tack.
I mean, I think that's just what happens during menopause.
She's got to that time in her life.
So watch out for that.
Yeah.
So we never get an explanation to anything at all. I thought first that something with it was something with the school, perhaps.
Right.
It was some that's always an Indian
on a burial ground.
If someone was willing to watch this 2 or 3 more times to pick up every subtle clue,
leave us a comment below if you're that person.
Right.
I'm not that person.
Somebody let us know who's connected to who slept with Harrison Ford.
Yep.
Possibly the sister as well.
Yeah.
The sister, mother. Like he's slept with an entire family of women.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Oh, you know what I just realized this whole movie is? It's a freaking metaphor for STDs. That's what. Or back then it was VD because it's fire. It's it's like my god,
everyone has gonorrhea,
and because Harrison Ford's character was spreading it like.
Right.
My God.
Everyone that slept with Harrison Ford burned.
Just saying.
And then Harrison Ford burned.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you got a real bad feeling.
In looking up things about this movie, I came across a blog about Reed College where this was filmed, and still, it's a school to this day. And somebody was really excited about learning that Harrison Ford was set on fire in a specific classroom. That's still a classroom. So the title of this is Harrison Ford was set on fire in Elliott 210, and I'm not joking. I just thought, how fun would it be if you were a student at that school and then you came across this movie and you're like,
and you realize you're sitting in a classroom where like,
I'm totally burned here.
Yeah,
this is where
so the Harrison Ford on fire is one of the scenes I watched a second time because it was a scenario where like. It was like you look down for 2 seconds in this movie. I tell you. Exactly. And the ADHD with the phone, it's hard for me to look down, not look down for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was like a scenario where I saw him catch fire. And I'm like, okay, they're going to eventually put him out, whatever. And then like I'm looking up and I look over, I'm like, wait a minute, did he just die? Is he dead? And so I had to rewatch that scene later because I didn't see it. And if you rewatch the scene, there is the shot of her looking through the glass door, and it's just like a Han Solo and Carbonite like standee on fire, just like this, not moving at all. It's just like, oh, he decided he's done and he's accepting his fate.
Isn't there a party that wishes that we find out George saw this? Like when he was getting, because Star Wars is done at this point, pretty much. It's coming out in a few weeks, and he's all nervous, but maybe he's thinking a little bit about the next one he might do. And he sees this, he's like, "Oh, hey, Harrison's in this TV movie. I'm going to support my buddy." And he watches it, and that just gives it. Wait a minute, maybe. Wait, it just that planted the idea.
Good frozen.
Yeah, he looks. I think I might use that. That could be a thing. Yeah. No. Yeah. So, am I also the only one who found her transformation into the demon hilarious because I kind of found it hilarious.
I
Kind
think
of,
for a
but there's
second
still
she
things.
started to get a hot for teacher thing going,
Uh-huh.
and
The hair.
like her hair got big, and she was like showing the legs, and I was like, all right, I'm good with where this is going, because she's an attractive woman. And then it just went straight to creepy. I'm going to gather the children to bring them to their doom or something.
I was
I'm
like,
not
is
sure.
she planning to murder
it was
everyone?
like Pied Piper bringing all the girls.
Yeah.
And then it's like, in that moment, it's where you realize the cast is the school. Because like before, it's like, oh, well, maybe it's just this one dorm, and that's why there's only 12 girls in this school. And then it's like she starts collecting them, and it's like, oh no, the 12 girls is this entire school that is Reed College. It's like all of them can fit in one classroom of this college that has hundreds of classrooms.
There's because Drew brought this back, and he says showing little legs. When the priest finds her in Harrison Ford's office, and she's sitting, I was like, I had to rewind that because how the hell is she sitting in this chair, like her legs up, and she's bent over the desk kind of weirdly. It's like, why is she? And how? Wait, what's going on here?
Well, this was a built-in pantyhose ad. This was sponsored by Legs.
Yeah, because it was.
Maybe they were a sponsor on the television.
Yeah,
you don't know because it looked kind of like an ad. The way she was sitting, it was like she was showing off.
Yeah.
So it was weird. I still kind of thought there's some scenes where she is kind of freakish.
Yeah.
It's the way when she walks in on Wheezy and
what was that noise she made at the end? What was that like?
I don't know.
Trying to do the Reagan, I think the kind of strange,
the laughing and stuff like that.
It didn't work for me.
I don't know if I'd been there.
It was too little, too late.
Well, and there's a fine line between creepy and funny, or scary and funny. Because the first time I saw The Shining, there were multiple parts that are supposed to be funny that, as a teenager, made me laugh really hard.
Yeah.
Like
supposed to be scary that made you laugh, right?
Or that's supposed to be scary. Like I said funny, didn't I? Yeah. So there's the part there's a part where the little boy's talking with his finger, and
this is Torrance.
Yeah, and I thought it was really, really
There's
funny.
a reason it gets spoofed in comedies all the time.
And so and so it's just interesting because like
him riding the tricycle all over.
Oh, maniacally,
right. Which also gets spoofed all the time.
And then that happens in The Omen as well.
Hilarious.
It's kind of creepy, but it's also kind of funny. And I kind of felt like in this, she's unsettling to look at and creepy, but then also it's getting kind of ridiculous.
Yes, it rides the line through because there's some moments that I kind of found.
Well, because of her spitting out the nail, like the mouthful of nails.
I didn't understand.
It didn't make any sense. Like what is that connected to? Of course, even if it's just been bile, okay, fine, it's a typical possession thing.
Sure.
But what the hell did the nails have to do with anything? I didn't get that.
She's, over the last weeks, if you rewatch it that fifth time,
you will understand.
Maybe there's possibly in the background she's just eating nails as she goes along.
Got it.
Well,
now that all makes sense.
To be a metaphor, because like if she's full of rage, because they say, "Oh, you're so angry, you could spit
it."
Right?
And then
wow.
Which
I feel like you are
Harrison Ford.
You are so generous in your reading of why they did that.
So the things I googled for this movie, the trying to find that sound, which took up a lot of my time.
I bet.
And then I googled spitting tacks and where that comes from, and apparently it was. Upholsterers would literally fill their mouth full of tacks so that they could
when they were
spit them out one at a time and stick them to. They had special hammers the tacks would stick to, and so they could sit there and nail them as they spit them out. And
she was redecorating,
literally go as fast as people go with like a nail gun. By just sitting there popping tacks out of their mouth and hitting them on.
Do you think there was ever one of those guys?
No, she was remodeling the school and they disturbed her.
You ever think there was one of those
She
guys who had
happened
the
to be
mouth?
doing a little bit of upholstery.
One of those
There you
upholsterers who had a mouthful of tacks. Who you ever done that where you like
All of them.
accidentally like inhale or something really fast? Then there's like one guy who did that.
The YouTube video I watched, he said if you do that, what you do then is they would swallow a bunch of cotton right after so that it would pass better.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's
Wow.
Google spitting
Your
taps and
search-
watch the YouTube video.
That's impressive.
Your search history is more interesting.
I kind of
Oh,
want to. I
man.
kind of want to watch that. I kind of want to watch that now.
Or you know.
My neurodivergence and need for knowledge, my search histories are the weirdest search histories you'll ever see.
Well, I might
They're
go down
purely
the
for
rabbit
research
hole, too.
purposes. FBI, leave alone.
Oh, I gave up a long time ago trying to
You're like, but they're
care
coming
of what
for
my-
me. They're
of
coming
what my
for me.
algorithm is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You want to
So,
hear Catherine's?
I would love to hear Catherine's
Yes.
thoughts, and then we'll give our
Okay.
final thoughts. We'll pick
There you go.
the next one.
Because I asked her what she thought about it. She says, very 70s, but what a cast.
Yes.
So many recognizable faces from that era and into the 80s for sure. I thought the acting was good, so we're on par with that. Some very talented young actresses that went on to bigger things. I love that a very young Harrison Ford was in it, portraying the nasty prof. And how can you go wrong with James Farentino? We were in Sins together.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I kind of remember watching that. It's a mini series, I think, during the Nazism or something like that. So
Was it in the 80s?
yeah, I think so.
will admit-
86?
Or seven.
Well,
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, actually, it was about the Nazis.
Yeah,
It says,
since yeah,
young Helene Junot witnesses the death of her mother at the hands of the Nazis. It
I
was a
think
ma- it was a
Catherine played
miniseries.
that part. If I'm not,
Yeah.
if I
Joan
remember correctly.
Collins is in it.
Yeah.
I
I
Joseph
haven't seen that in a
Bologna.
long time. So
Wow. Paul Freeman, Belloc. Holy crap.
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, she has a connection with this movie.
All right.
So-
what were we going to say, Drew? Were you saying
Oh,
something?
I was just gonna say I was gonna admit that while scrolling through all the different YouTube and IMDb about this last night while watching it, that I kept thinking like, I wonder if she has a connection to one of these
Actors.
actors, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she's in your previous episodes that she's been in. She's often been like, oh, I worked with them, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder. I'm like, kept going like, okay, no, she wasn't in that. She wasn't in that. So
Because the last one we covered Savages. She had a connection to the director.
Yeah, and it's funny because obviously since we picked these movies out of a hat, essentially, we have no way of knowing. But there have been like several of these where she's at least one of the actors or one of the director or whatever. She's had a direct
James
connection.
Farentino's.
Yeah, it's cool.
James
Very
Farentino.
cool. Very cool. All right, so then final thoughts on The Possessed. Yeah, I'll kick off mine. Meh. That's my final thought. It was meh. I didn't hate it. It was not just. It was very boring. I love the actors, but I actually even like the setting. I thought it was really well shot. I will never watch it again. It is not like it's not. Hold on for Drew. It is not Lucci level. It is not. I'm not. This is, by the way, this could be my new prop. From now on, if a movie hits me so badly, I'm gonna go boom.
How many cards have you sent him so far?
I've got several. This is the one that had.
I think maybe 4.
Yeah, there's been several. I have them.
The question is, do I have more?
Oh, I'm sure you probably have like my kids joke. They like, do they have like a pack of Susan Lucci cards?
Maybe.
Yeah, this is gonna be my.
There's a possibility that might be a thing.
So I have to like one side will be it's like haunted by your past bad, and then the other side will be it's more like
son of a bitch.
It's
double-sided card.
Invitation to Hell, right?
Hell.
Yeah, Invitation to Hell.
Also with the big hair.
With the big hair.
Yeah. Okay.
With
So
the
this
big
will
hair.
be.
I mean, Allison's got a point.
Yeah. This is Invitation to Hell, and this will be the haunted by your past, which I guess her hair is bigger than that one, but doesn't matter. Point is, this card doesn't get the Lucci card. But it was, which in a weird way, it's kind of worse because at least it would have been like something more to talk about. I just found it boring. It was just
It's sad because you have the potential to, and then the only thing that actually does happen is fires.
a lot of fires.
Yeah, you could have had.
They could have been more
stuff
creative,
happen.
more
Yeah,
creative with their killing and the fire thing was.
So
Yeah.
but I still kind of like it.
Of course you did, Peter. That's why we love you. Dr. Ooh and Horror Unicorn. Final thoughts on this one?
My final thoughts. I mean, I started with some final thoughts of just and then I will say that there is a YouTube video that is just the Harrison Ford clips. So if you just want to see Harrison Ford burn,
Oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch it though.
you can watch I think it's like 7 minutes long or something. You can watch the 7 minutes of key Harrison Ford scenes.
Key Harrison Ford. 7 minutes is all he's in it.
Yeah, basically Harrison Ford burning, and when she gets leggy towards the end is the best parts of this movie.
Oh, true.
Allison, do
And
you
that's
concur?
only a few moments.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I liked aspects of this movie. I do feel like it's a little slow and sleepy. I think it's okay for a one-time watch. It is only like 100 or not 100. It's like is it an hour 15?
Yeah,
it was
It's not even 100
long.
minutes.
Just
not
over an hour.
It feels longer than it is, but I will say if you're curious about the cast and you're curious about you like possession stories, maybe you might be a little disappointed, but like it's kind of entertaining. I'd maybe drink a cup of coffee while you watch it.
Yeah.
Or watch it earlier in the day.
You're not going to be mad if you watch it, if you like movies from this time period, but it's not like unwatchable. It's just kind of, it is just basically.
Yeah, this isn't this. It honestly, if it didn't have the cast, it wouldn't be very memorable. Because there are movies that we've watched from like kind of like, that's middle of the road, kind of bland. This would be that, except for the cast and the performances.
Yeah.
I mean, PJ Souls is so young in it that I at first thought she was being overdubbed because her voice is so off.
Very little girlish.
It didn't sound like her, which is so weird.
Because it's
like
before
this. Yeah, this is a year before Halloween came out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, because
I mean, when I wasn't horror movies when I was growing up, so to me, PJ Soul was always Riff Randall, rock and roll.
Well, they probably told her to act younger. Because we kept trying to debate on whether they were college students or high school, but I think they were high school students.
I think so, like seniors. I thought like seniors in high school is what I think.
I think Harrison Ford's teacher character was that much of a creep. He's just being a dirtbag, but like. It's so I think PJ Souls is directed
to. She was technically 18 then if she was graduating.
I don't think she was,
which technically she was, still makes it creepy and unethical.
Yeah, when you have to say technically, that's not illegal.
Yes, if you have to use the phrase, technically it's not illegal, kids. That's a sign you're still a creep.
Right.
Yeah. So there's that, and then I think that they probably just told her they were like act like a kid.
Right.
Yeah, and they did. That's been a big thing where they'll hire 25-year-olds to play 17, 18-year-olds. That's always been done.
I mean, it was just after this that she played a high schooler in Halloween. So
yeah.
She seems a lot more mature in that, though.
Yeah, she does. Totally. So Peter, I got a question for you, my friend. Do you have our next movie pick?
I'm not going to pick. You guys are.
Drew should pick.
Maybe Drew should pick.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I'm going to pick. I have one more thing to say. Just one more thing going back to Columbo.
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered it because we were talking about like they were graduating. Did anyone else find it really off-putting or like take you out of the moment that they go and they're preparing for graduation, but then they graduate and it's literally just the girls in the room?
No parents.
In their gowns, fully formal, but there's no audience at all.
It's
just them graduating.
And she says welcome, and then it ends.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like, all right, we're gonna start graduating.
It's like an orphanage.
And it's like, what is this place?
It's like one of those boarding schools where all the parents are way too rich and fancy.
Right.
Like,
it's this giant college. It's more than 12. It's like 20 girls, but still a giant college campus
for the unwanted.
20 girls that are graduating that year.
Yeah.
See, I took it as it was like a boarding school. That's what I kind of thought.
I thought it was like kind of like in like Black Coat's Daughter. I thought it was a boarding school.
Yeah, like that.
Similar situation.
Toy soldiers. Woohoo!
I was getting like a little bit of Black Christmas vibes every once in a while.
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit,
mostly in the cinematography.
Yes,
start drifting off thinking about movies that are more
better.
So I guess the thing I liked the most was the cinematography.
Yes, exactly. And by the way, thank you for mentioning it, Drew. I'm representing. I'm wearing one of my mini black Christmas
Oh,
t-shirts.
nice.
I realize I have like over half a dozen of them at this point, so I am set this time of year. All right, so Peter, why do you always wear that one?
I'm wearing.
I don't know. It was
Movie
festive today.
Madness of Portland.
Oh,
There you
good.
go.
I like that. My movie bad.
I don't always wear this.
It's behind me. I think it's
All right,
behind me.
what's the numbers from what to what?
1 to like 1,000.
No,
999. No.
not.
Happy months.
Oh, I haven't put that one on yet. So, but okay. So it's between 1 and 76.
I'll tell you.
It's technically 77, but I haven't.
And just Drew, pick a number. I'll tell you if it's been picked already, and then we'll.
Yeah. Let's go with the ultimate answer, 42.
Yeah, I don't think 42 has been
Don't think
picked.
42's been picked.
Nope, it hasn't. Oh, okay. It's still in the 70s. Stranger Within.
The Stranger Within.
Yep.
The Stranger
Within.
That's a good title.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I haven't seen it. I'm imagining all the movies I've watched that had titles similar to that. The Stranger Within or
I'm putting down
Stranger in the House.
Drew on that one, so we know who picked it.
Who to blame?
That is exactly what. That's what.
Who picked Savages?
I believe I picked Savages.
You did,
and I'm not saying Allison
picked Haunted by Her Past.
I think I probably did, actually. Let me see. Where was Haunted by? I didn't start keeping track until this season. That's when I finally started saying who picked.
He decided he wanted.
You probably stared keeping track after Haunted.
Yeah,
by Her Past.
probably did.
Like, who did this to me?
Well, Peter, you put it on the list.
Did we not? When did we? Oh, Haunted by Her Past was the very first movie.
Yeah, one of the first ones
in the second season of Really? Wow, man. Holy crap. It feels like it was not that long ago. I guess it traumatized me to such a degree.
The Possessed.
So
55.
All right. So what year is The Stranger Within?
1974.
Okay. Cool. All right. So Drew, hopefully you can join us. And who knows if there will be any other guests in that episode. Never know.
You
think you're going to get me on every episode if you keep telling me that Captain Mary Stewart's going to be on? No, she's totally going to be there.
Totally. Oh, look what else.
5 years from now, we'll see a Drew sitting into
Drew.
this.
The one time you're not. Watch. It'll be the one time
it's like the
He's sitting like this 5 years from now.
The running Jimmy Kimmel joke they had forever.
Which one?
With the sorry, Matt Damon, we had to bump you.
Oh yeah,
that one.
Yes, like an inverse of that. All right, well then, on that note, let's see, where can they find Dr. Ooh and Allison if they want to be found?
You can find me bartending.
Okay.
No, we have our podcast that is on basically permanent hiatus.
Go back and listen to it.
Haunted Davenport. Although I think Allison was going to start working on another Halloween radio.
Oh, I ran out of time.
Yeah.
I just overbooked myself for the Halloween season.
That happens to us all.
Right.
I got an amazing amount of things done.
She's got a lot of music stored up for it. So
okay. Next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I keep wanting to do an hour of maybe Halloween country. So
halfway to Halloween, maybe I'll bust out.
Okay,
Halloween country hour.
Definitely. We started.
I've got a list of country death songs. Oh, there's a lot of them out there.
I think you could sneak some of those murder ballads.
Like Tom Dooley. Like, was it Tom Dooley? Remember that song?
Nick Cave, murder ballads.
Yeah. Nick Cave's great. That's awesome.
Dolly Parton, we mentioned her earlier. She has some really depressing death songs that you don't really hear much in her repertoire.
Yeah. Yeah, very
and
cool.
then, for fun, put Ghost Riders in the Sky in there for something a little bit lighter.
For some uplifting.
Right. That's sad.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and there was what was it? The Horror Holiday or something. There's a Buck Owens song. So I didn't realize it was Buck Owens until I started researching Halloween country.
That was a fun one. And then there's a little indie bands called the Magpie Cinema Club that do movie related songs, and they do covers, and they did a cover of Season of the Witch as if it was played during the movie The Witch. So it has this old-timey bed.
that's
And I can
cool.
send you a link to where you can hear it on
Yeah,
Bandcamp
yeah,
if you're
for
interested.
sure. Yes.
That would definitely go on the playlist 'cause it is magical. I was like,
That's
this version
awesome.
of Season
Yeah.
of the Witch is so good.
That's cool.
It's like,
Yeah, I'd love to
it's
hear
like there's a YouTube, I think it's a YouTube channel, Seth Drums or something, where he kind of he gets suggestions, AI suggestions, and he plays the drums along with it. And there's one where it's Baby Shark. If it was played like wait, Baby Shark played like 1950s soul, and it is amazingly good. Go find it and watch it. I was like,
So we need humans to fix the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Make
Exactly.
this better for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. AI, not at all just a marketing hype term.
You think?
It is an assistant, kids. It's not an everything. Anyway, but I off soapbox. Okay. So
It's code for we're wasting a lot of water.
yeah, there's so many things that can be said. There's so many things that can be said. Peter,
Yes.
where can they find you other than doing the Santa Claus doppelganger thing?
Doppelganger. Oh wow. Okay.
New metal band, I call
the beard is getting wider though, so I'm slowly getting there.
You are.
They can find me here on Terror on the Tube with you guys.
Frozen.
Yeah, but it's cold.
Yeah.
He's
Not
letting
really.
it go.
That's true.
I'm not sure how I'm
Sorry.
going to interpret that. So, but yeah, here or go back to the old Retro Movie Geek and the site and read stuff. And also, which we always forget, that we are actually on the Mom and Pop Video Shop.
Indeed. Yes, we are. Yes, on the channel, on the YouTube's channel.
The YouTube channel.
Which, speaking of that, that's of course where I need to start saying this at what's that?
On the internets.
On the internets, on the interwebs. So I always seem to forget this until the end. I probably should mention at the beginning that yes, if you're listening to this and you want to see the video version, you go to Mom and Pop Video Shop on YouTube, and that's where it'll be. And
you can see all of this madness.
Yes,
for all
indeed.
those sight gags we keep laughing at, and no one knows what's going
Yeah,
on.
no one
You
knows.
get to see the Lucci card. That's how you see the Lucci card.
I know that's what everyone really wants to see.
Who doesn't?
And also, they get to see because
How big is Lucci's hair?
That's the question.
And also,
It's fabulous.
that clown behind you, Joel, every time the light switches, I swear it moves.
That's great, Peter.
It's the trick of the light.
Yeah,
but every
look,
time,
no, it
every
does look
once
like
in a
it's
while.
moving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's great.
People are missing that if they don't watch it.
See, they get to see a poltergeist clown move. Yeah.
Who
I
doesn't
think I
want to
came
see
out here
that?
one day, like the little
Watch it,
latch
they
on the
can't warn
door.
you.
It was like cracked open. I'm 99% sure one of my kids is messing with me. But I was like,
You hope
Are
so.
you sure?
Also, if they are good job, kids.
yeah. yeah, exactly.
Fully superless.
So let's so of course, Mom and Pop Video Shop, check that out. Jay the Dead's new horror movies, go check that out.
Yep.
I owe Jay a couple of horror lagoons I've recorded with Dave that have actually been on the Mom and Pop channel, but they have yet to be on the Jay the Dead.
Ooh,
Although
okay.
they're not that Jay isn't notorious for putting out rather lengthy episodes, but I think this would make yeah, I know.
We were actually debating the other day, would you call it a audio magazine?
Oh,
It is like an audio magazine.
that's a good point.
It
Because there's all the different segments.
And I think
Because
he would
it's
take-
like
and he would
different
take-
people contributing in different ways.
I think he would
You're not
love that.
all working together at the same time.
I think
It's
he
like
would love
an
that. And
audio
weirdly,
magazine.
I feel like I've heard him say something like that before. Because now that you say that, because that's actually exactly what it's like. You're right. 100%.
That's what because everybody has their own little theme
Yeah,
music.
yep.
And, yeah.
Yep.
Show and tell now.
Yeah, but
We'll get
You gotta-
into
you gotta
these
watch
later.
this on YouTube.
yeah.
We'll get into these later.
What classic
Okay.
ghosts? What does that have to do
yeah.
with what we're talking about?
Nothing that has to do with this podcast.
Oh,
You
okay.
want us to show us what's coming next?
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And try to think of well.
I think it
Did
went
you
through
look
all
up the
of it.
movie already?
No. This
Oh,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
looking it
Those
up.
are.
I wait. I'm not looking it up. And
You were on
and
the-
then of
let's
course,
see.
as the let's see, this is gonna this will have already dropped. But if you'll probably be. I'm assuming I'm gonna put this out on Wednesday of this week or the week after.
Really, all that early? Okay.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it'll be later. Maybe closer to Christmas. I don't know. Within the last week or two, and
Mhm.
when you probably see this, on the channel will be The One Who Waits Below, which is the short film that I made with my kids and friends and whatnot. And we got to
Watch
premiere it
it.
at the Silver Moon
Watch it.
Drive-In last Friday, which was awesome. And last Friday as we record. That's not last Friday.
Yeah.
But it's on the channel now, so go give it a look-see, and hope you enjoy it. And I think
I watched it 3 times already.
wow, stalker.
You send it to me.
I know. I love you. But until next time, Peter, when you're watching The One Who Waits Below, remember, when it's late at night and you can't sleep, you might find yourself flipping through the channels. And if you do, beware, because you never know when you just might stumble across terror on the tube.